Alright guys, so you're gonna have to forgive me because I recorded the LBRP two different times and I couldn't hear myself whenever I was like away from not facing the camera or the laptop. So I'm gonna have to invest in a microphone. Just edit this part out. And I'm just gonna have to describe the LBRP. I'm burning a little bit of Palo Santo, which reminds me that before performing the lbrp, you're going to want to cleanse your space, however that may be. You want to light some candles, you want to burn some sage, you want to burn some Palo Santo, sweep the floor, mop it, whatever you got to do. Take a shower. All of these things will clean your space, clean your aura, and set the stage, set the mood to invite the divine into your life, into your space. Okay, so been doing a little bit of further research. I had a basic knowledge of these things, but I didn't really know how to explain it, and I realized that whenever I was trying to demonstrate the lbrp. And the point is, you don't have to know every little detail about everything. You just have to want it. You have to want it, and you have to be consistent. I had someone ask me on a comment how to awaken Kundalini, and that's a difficult question to answer because everyone's ascension is different, and it'll only happen when the time is right. And if it's not your path, then it's not your path. Some people will never care. Some people may have a Kundalini awakening while they're in the middle of, a mundane task. They may be suddenly electrocuted and, it'll change their life forever. And some will have to strive and strive and strive for it. Anyways, okay, so the lbrp, I heard a really good quote that I wanted to voice. I really like to watch a YouTuber, Foolish Fish. He reviews esoteric books, and he gives like really good explanations for these books that I just really respect his opinion and the way that he presents the information that he has researched. Um, so yeah, he says that the difference of organized religion and magic is organized religion is hearsay and magic is experiencing God for yourself. So I couldn't have said it better myself. um, yeah, so Kundalini is one word for this energy current that you're going to bring into your body and into your life. And you can call it the chi, you can call it Kundalini, you can call it the Holy Spirit. So yeah, doing the lbrp puts this energy in my body, and it actually affects people around me. I did a video on healing someone's back while I was cashiering at work. One of my jobs is that I'm a cashier at I'm a manager at Dollar Tree, but I cashier sometimes. And this lady was complaining about her having back pain, and yeah, so I brought that current in, and the next time I saw her, she said her back hasn't hurt since that day. And another girl at work, I just was discussing some spiritual things that I like to talk about, and I feel this current all the time, but I brought the current into her while I was talking to her, and uh, she understood it as being her mother who had passed away. So I think that whatever the individual needs at that point in time, that's how they'll interpret the current. It can be used for many different things, and it can be interpreted as many different things. But regardless, it's this sparkling energy, this chi, this kundalini energy. So so yeah, let's get into this LBRP. All right. So for me, the way that I learned was to write down these names of God and to get the compass on my smartphone. And so I would be holding the compass and a piece of paper with one hand, and you have to use your right hand, two fingers, and I would be using my right hand. So I would be looking down at the compass and the piece of paper, and next to the God names, I would like spell out the pronunciation because we're going to be speaking in Hebrew sometimes. Some of the God names are in Hebrew. So I just practiced with this compass and this piece of paper over and over and over, and also combining the visualizations until finally I learned it by heart. And now it's just like, you know, dial in the home phone number. Remember the home phones? Yeah. So anyway, with repetition and practice, it just becomes, a no-brainer. And the energies that come in, words can't explain. Words can't explain this bliss, this chi, this kundalini, and you really won't truly understand it until you experience it yourself. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about is that in these mystery traditions, they call it an oral tradition because the only way that you can experience it is by an oral tradition, because the only way the energy can be passed is through someone who's experienced it, so the current will travel on their voice. So if you're ready, this current is traveling on my voice in this moment. Okay. If your energy is too dense to pick up on it, then you need to work on it. All right. No judgment. Okay. So, um, what we're going to start out with is the Kabbalistic cross. And you're going to envision yourself growing larger than the earth, larger than the solar system. And you're going to imagine a bright white star above your head. You're going to use two fingers and point up. You're going to say Ata. You're going to vibrate it, of course, like a mantra. Ata Malkuth. And you're going to either point at your feet or your groin. Ata Malkuth Vigabora Vigajula Leolam. Amen. Now, what I've just done is I have drawn the Kabbalistic tree of life in my body. I have drawn from Kether above, saying Atah, and that's calling on God. However you picture God, whoever God is to you, the source, the higher power, the great one, the universe, him, her, whatever it is, whatever is your belief, that's what you're calling on. So Kether is the top Sephiro on the tree of life. So you're calling from above, Atah. You're bringing it down into your body. Touch your forehead before you point down to your groin. And Malkuth is the kingdom, and that's the bottom Sephiro. And then whenever you're going, you're crossing yourself. So it's basically, like a Catholic sign of the cross. But you're visualizing these energies. And it's really important, like guided meditation and visualization. Our minds are powerful, and we have to take responsibility for how powerful our minds are. These visualizations really will awaken the energies within your body and your mind. And okay, so we're going to start with the okay, so we've done the Kabbalistic cross. We've drawn the tree of life in our body. We're going to start in the eastern direction, and you're going to draw a clockwise pentagram with your two fingers in the eastern direction. And you're going to, and this Hebrew name of God stands for the ineffable name of God. So you're going to say, and you're going to vibrate, Yod Hey Vov Hey. And you're going to envision the pentagram as a blue flame, or electric blue flame. And then you're going to bring the energy from above with your hands, and then you're going to point out kind of like a Superman. This is the Emperor, the sign of the Emperor. And then you're going to do the silence. You're going to pierce the star, and then you're going to go, okay. And so in the southern direction, you're going to say, Adonai. And this name of God means Lord. Okay, and then you're going to draw the energy from above, out, the Emperor, and then silence. Pierce the star, go to the next direction. And we're going to these directions of the compass in a clockwise fashion, okay? Here's the star, next direction. And this is the western facing direction. And you're going to say, do another pentagram while envisioning the ones you've already drawn, okay? And whenever you pierce the star and go to the next direction, you're going to envision that you're creating a circle. So there's a line, there's a circular line going from each 90-degree turn. Okay, so we have, so we're doing our third pentagram in the western facing direction. Okay, we're going to say, A, hey, yay. Energy from above, enter, silence. Here's the star, next direction. And this will be the northern facing direction. And you're going to say, Agala. Enter, silence. Pierce the star, close the circle. Now we're back to where we started from. And so after we've done these 4 pentagrams, we're going to go back to the middle of the circle and hold our arms out and say, about me flame the 4 pentagrams, and in the column shines the 6-rayed star. So envision a pillar of light, a 6-rayed pillar, like the Star of David, coming from above further than you can imagine, and going all the way down, piercing the earth, and all the way down further, further, further. And then while you're envisioning this, you're going to say, before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. To the right of me, Mikael. To the left of me, Uriel. Okay. Now this time, okay, so now we've banished, now we have to invoke. All right, so you're invoking positive energy. And when you're invoking a certain element, you have to do your pentagram counterclockwise. You have to start at the element you're invoking. Okay, so whenever we were doing the clockwise pentagrams, we were starting and going towards the element that we were banishing. Now, when we're invoking, we're starting at the element that we're invoking. So the top is spirit. So you're going to start at top, and it may feel a little strange at first, but like I said, the more and more you do it, the more and more you practice, the easier it becomes, and then eventually it's a no-brainer. Okay, so you're going to start at spirit, and you're going to go down, and we're going to use the same name of God in the same direction, except for this time we're doing everything counterclockwise. So you're going to say, Yod, Hey, Vov, Hey. Close the pentagram. We're not going to do the silencer or the enterer. We're just going to pierce the star and go in the opposite direction to the northern facing direction. Agala. Also envisioning these pentagrams as electric blue flame. Pierce the star, next direction. Now we're facing west, exactly opposite to where we started. Here's the star, next direction. Now we're facing south. Adonai, pierce the star, close the circle. And then I just close with another Kabbalistic cross. Ata Malkuth Vigabra Vigadula Lelam Amen. Okay, and so yeah, also I wanted to say that the Kabbalistic cross is calling on God, pointing to the kingdom, strength, mercy. Amen. Leolam means across time, and Amen means so be it. So, yeah, with repetition and practice, this ritual will bring the Kundalini energy into your body. So, good luck, and if you would comment below, let me know what your experiences are. Let me know if you've had thing interesting happen. And just practice, and strive. This is something that you have to want it. You have to strive for it like nothing else. So just remember that I love you, and you're the most beautiful thing God ever created. Long live the Creator. Long live the infinite Creator.